a young expert in the graduate department. I was tasked to create a system where the trainers or the young experts group can log in after every session so that you are able to view the information about how they saw the session. The project was to streamline the tracking of the trainer program and create actionable dashboards. We noticed that manually tracking trainer logs was time consuming and it was prone to errors. So we needed a more faster way to enter more accurate information and calculate the salaries and also the number of sessions of each trainer easily. So I developed to a system to interconnect files from forms to Google Sheets. That helps in calculating the salaries of the trainers, and also it helps to create a summary in the form of a dashboard which helps the administrator to view the program easily. So the goal of the project was to save administrative time, data accuracy, and also provide real-time information. And it's also to create a good performance of the program. System consisted of first the form, where the will submit essential information about the session after each session so that the administrator will know how the session went. And the second was the total salary calculation, where the system was automatically calculated the salary of every trainer after the session. And the third was the report, which was done per every term and every trainer. And the last was dashboard, where the administrator could easily go there and view a summary of the whole program and how the trainers are going about their training. So you might be wondering how the whole thing works. So it first starts from the form where, as I said earlier, the trainer submits the information about the program. And it's that information is more like a raw data which is processed into the system. So that's how the form looks like. So first the trainer enters his name and then whether he was early or late. And the trainer must be 5 minutes ahead of every session. Then we move on to the type of program. So this one is one of the main blocks of which is used to calculate the salary of each trainer. So if the trainer is taking an in-school program, he'll for every session he'll be paid 50 cedis. And if he's taking an after-school program, per every 3 sessions he'll receive 50 cedis. And if he's taking a vacation or weekend program, he receives 50 cedis per every session. Then it's also you also get the school, and the school or center is based on the program type the person is taking. So if he chooses a vacation or weekend program, you'll have to choose a center, and if he chooses an in-school or after-school program, you'll have to choose which school he's from. So there are a series of schools here, but I'll just choose one and then move on. And then the next is the term and the year the trainer is teaching in. So if maybe term 1 and then 2025 first is there. And then the next is the number of sessions. So from 1 to 5, the trainer chooses the number of sessions he taught that day. And then the last is the session content information, where the trainer teaches what lesson he taught. He inputs what lesson he taught so that if another trainer comes into the system and has to continue from there, he'll be able to know where the trainer ended and continue from that place. And it's also the last topic treated, and then any comments the trainer has. So then it generates a report of the trainer's information. So the name of the trainer will be put in by the person or the administrator if he wants to input the report of that person, and then the term, and then also the number of sessions will be calculated, and then the salary too, and how many times the person was late, and then all the sessions he took, the information, a summary of the information. And then last of all is the dashboard, and the dashboard is more like a summary of all the information. So the trainer knows number of sessions per the administrator knows number of sessions per every trainer, and the number of trainers who have logged into the system, and also the total salary for each trainer, and then the total salary is supposed to pay for every trainer, and then the number of sessions, and then the reporting time. And he can also receive the latest 5 inputs in the system. So you might be thinking, how does this thing benefit? So first of all, it creates a seamless data flow where the information flows from the raw data which the trainer inputs, and then is processed and brings out the report and then the dashboard. And the second is it's also time saving. The administrator saves more time instead of when the old system where they will take book and pen, and then you'll have to go through the whole book and check how many times this person came and how much he's supposed to pay the person. And the last one is also it gives up to date and reliable information. The information is always gives the latest information. As we saw over there, you get the latest 5 input into the system, so that you know the time the person inputs the information, and also the program and all the information you want to know. Thank you for listening. So please, does anyone have any question? Or
of the presentation. We'll be joining the